Welcome back to episode 64 of my Stationeers Mars playthrough. So, last time we got the deep miner set up, and this time I am going to work on getting the centrifuge working. I've read a little bit about it, but I must confess I have not read as much as I probably should. Well, we'll see how that goes. Before we even go outside, I'm going to have some water because otherwise it's just going to be a problem. We've still got that weird issue where it thinks there's a fire in here.
Danger!
Which is really very confusing.
Fire! Fire!
Very sure there's not a fire in here.
Fire!
Standing in
Fire! Fire! Danger! Danger! Fire! 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 Danger! Danger! Fire! 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 Fire!
Just
Fire!
There we go. Right. Okay. Let's go. Go. Go.
Danger! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Gonna have to look into that in more detail if it carries on happening. I think it's incorrectly detecting combustion,
Fire!
but
Fire! Fire!
there is no fire. Okay, right, so this is now loading up. Actually, it's running already and it seems to be doing a decent job so far. Extracting quite a lot, so we seem to have got the stress under control. I think it's stopping and starting it that seems to be the problem. It seems to be running quite happily. I guess then it's a question of, whoops, whether we try to increase the throttle. I don't know if this is a terrible idea. Creeping up. Okay, it's going up somewhat faster now. That's certainly got a reasonable I'm not sure quite what's going on there. That looks a bit wrong.
Jetpack on.
Well, either way, it appears that the miner is extracting stuff. Don't know if it's drilled all the way down there. Yeah, it looks like it has. Right, so the miner's extracting stuff, and the centrifuge is processing it. So perhaps there's nothing to really do here. It's still going faster. The stress is still at 0, so that's good. Seems to have run out of things to process now. Don't know what that means. Whether that means it's got a problem with the miner, or whether it's not working because I messed around with it up here. Let's see what happens. Is this still causing problems with silicon? It is, isn't it? Looks like everything else is processing nicely though. Right, so what I will need to do is connect this chute here in, which you might just tap it across and link it in there. That's not a bad idea. Oops. Don't know why those are running. They're nothing to smelt. Well, that one is smelt, not. Guess it's smelting something. Right. No spare chutes. No. Let's go make some. Yeah, no, I've actually got no spare chutes. That's a first. Right, so while that's doing its thing, let's see if we can get rid of some more of this stuff. Surely we can find another trader who wishes to be parted from all of their money. Please come here and buy my uranium and cobalt. Right, well, there's some chutes. How many we got? Oh, keep going for a bit long. Good. Right. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to have to just basically knacker my finger now, I think, aren't I? Because this does not want to work. -1. As if I... Is it any better?
Power low.
10. Nope, it's still not. Yeah, no, it's literally still not working. Okay. This may take some time. Oops, doing this constantly is making me start to wonder whether there's a way to programmatically address the landing pad and write some code to just automatically sell cobalt to anyone that lands. Because this is tedious as hell. Oh, come on, let's get it done. Right, I can't bear it anymore. I have to just press the confirm button and know that at least some of it's done. Right, let's do some more. Right, nearly there, that's it, it's done, confirm, and off you go. I have now got lots of money and slightly less cobalt. Although I suspect, only because I haven't looked in there for a while, yeah. I can't bring myself to look in there right now, that's just too much mouse clicking. Right, so let's go see what we can do with these. So I think we could I'll put it in this height actually. Today I've got a new mouse, which is a sideways mouse, which is much better. Much better for my hand and wrist, but much more clumsy to get to use. I'm sure I'll be fine in a bit, but right now it's driving me quite mad. Which is why everything is a little bit slow and deliberate on this episode, but there we go. Right, okay, we can now output those there, and if I just switch this from a window... right, what I don't want is for that rocket to come back when I'm in the middle of this. It's going to come back real soon as well. There we go. Right. Oh, didn't realise those were down there. I wonder if I can reach them, not from this side. Right, that will be useful because I want to fix up more of this as insulated pipe along here. Obviously losing heat all the way along. Actually, if I do this bit next, that would be smart. Right, let's have a look and see. Oh, that's not even the right one. Oh well, it's still useful, but it's not really there, is it? I want it down here. Well, I'm going to have to look at that system in a bit. Oh, I can't get in. There is not an angle. Yes, there is an angle to get in. There we go. Right, there we go. Just in time, I think. That seemed to be an incredibly short unload. Slightly suspicious about that. Right, what's going on in here? Oh, it's pulled some stuff out. Not a huge amount, considering how long it's been running. Doesn't seem to be processing anything anymore. I don't know if this is the right way to shut it down, but... Okay, and then let's pull that. That seems to do something. Okay, that's definitely causing some stress. decidedly unhappy, I have to say. I'm not sure what's going to happen 100%, whether it's going to just start making horrible noises, or whether it's actually going to stop. No, it's going to stop. Might as well check what was in there. Okay, I have to confess I don't really understand how this works. I thought opening and shutting it would upset it, but I thought it should be possible to spin it up to speed without it going horribly wrong. Well, I don't know. We've best let that stress drop to 0. Right, this is still not hot enough, is it? No. Okay. Right, I'm going to make some more insulated pipes, and we'll use those for the rest of that run. Right, has this gone back to... Wow, it's still got some stress on it. It's like it's trying to spin really slowly. Okay, so can I increase it by less than 10? No, I cannot. I don't really understand this, because that's now still going up really quite quickly. Unless I'm supposed to turn it back down and let it just... Even with those both off, that's still going up. Slowing down again now. Now seems to be going faster, but the stress is full. Okay, so there's some sort of sweet spot there. Seems to be running better. Still seems to be processing. Unless it's when each chunk comes in. I wonder if that's the issue, in which case I should put a stacker in here and at least put a smaller number of larger chunks in. It's the last one it's processing now. Did that cause a spike in stress? No, didn't that? It just seems to be running quite happily like that. I suspect if I do this, it will be unhappy. Yeah, that generates a spike in stress, but it seems to come back down, so maybe I just need to get it running comfortably and then just periodically eject the contents. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that going for a bit. Guess we'll see in the end what happens. Right, so this is still a long way away from being, yeah. I've got to get hotter gas into that system, I think. So that's 120 degrees above. Still not enough. That's not enough in there, and that's definitely not enough in there. That's really slow. I thought this should be moving gas at quite some speed. Yet the pressure seems to still be really high. Why is that? It's not that high, is it? No, it's just a bit coming through. It's probably the backwash from this, I'm guessing.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, I don't think that really makes much difference. Right, I want to just try and actually empty this tube. Then when that's done its thing, I'm going to run. First of all, I'm going to replace those with insulated as far down as I can, and then I'm going to run it and just try and get some heat transfer. Right, so
Power critical.
oh. Oh, come on. Right, I'm going to take that off. I don't think we want to do that anymore. If we want to cool anything, we'll cool this side here. Right, now I need to think about what I'm doing with that coming out of there.
Fire, 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 danger, danger, fire, fire, fire,
So 561.
fire, fire, fire.
That will probably need to become an insulated tank.
Fire. 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 Danger.
And there is categorically no fire.
Danger. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Right, how's this doing? Is it empty yet? It's getting there slowly. Okay, I'm going to pull this floor up. Oops. Ah, not quite enough. Right, okay. So let's do that. Right back there for a minute. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Why is that a T-junction? It's a T-junction because I'm an idiot. Which means we did have enough after, which means I'm a double idiot. Oops. Right, okay. Pick up, go there. Right, there's still a lot more work to do on this line, but at least that's one piece. So we're going to need to insulate all of this along here. And we're going to have to work out what I'm doing with this flow. It's a tricky one because sometimes it will still be quite hot, potentially even hotter than the furnace. A lot of the time it will be cooler. Right, what I want to see is this temperature here spiking. Start. Come on, a bit higher. What have we got in there? 821. It's actually not going to go any higher, is it? Right. That's interesting. Yeah, I've got to reroute that output. It's too cool and it's cooling this down. So I suppose I need to bring it back across behind here somewhere. This is getting to be a mess. Oh dear. Unless... go over here somehow. Maybe. I need to connect the line. The problem is we know different levels of hotness in the hot gas line and not enough colours to show it. Well, it's not the only problem, but it's one of several. I think I need to connect it into this side here and just dump it. Or I could run it across this far and have an option that does much the same as this is doing. That potentially pumps it in there if it's going to heat it. Anyway, I'm still dying of thirst, so I'm just going to deal with that. This has generated something anyway, it's not brilliant. Let's go soon.
Fire. 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 Fire.
There's no fire.
Fire.
Relax.
Fire. Danger. Danger. Fire. 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 Danger. Danger. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Get back through there.
Oxygen low.
Okay, that's interesting. Why is there oxygen low in here? That pressure is quite low. It's going up, but... Right, I think that alarm's stopped going off now. Frustratingly. Yep, seems to be fine now. Okay, right, well. It's just an old tank. I was hoping it was an insulated one. But no, it was not to be. Right. Okay, so that's reasonably hot in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to reroute this, aren't I? Right, how long till that pops? Let's just check. Pressure in there is quite low. It's really cold. I'm really surprised that's so cold. Because that is hot. Wonder if we even still need that tank. Probably don't. So if I run this across. That's the other thing, I don't know what heat's coming out of there. That may actually be cooling it down quite a bit. I suspect I need several of these lines that do the same thing. Let's cut that for a minute. Okay, that's really cold. That surprises me. That's supposed to be coming out of a combustion. There's 900 degrees in there. I'm struggling to understand how it's getting to minus 50 by the time it hits the output line. That's really strange. Okay, right. Well, I think first things first. That's incredibly cold.
Danger, danger, fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Danger, danger, fire, fire, fire.
Let's depressurize that. I'm really quite baffled by this.
Fire, fire, fire. Danger, danger, fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire.
It's at 940-ish.
Fire, fire.
Dropping, admittedly. It's 250. It's losing heat quite fast though, isn't it? Right, that's now actually putting heat in here, so that's a start. So that's going up, right, okay. I think I need to repeat this basically with a series that's feeding into here and just only feed in that waste and the waste out of the combustion where it's going to actually increase the temperature.
Air tank low.
Fire, fire, fire.
So that is at least 2 more. Everything. And a lot more of that.
Fire, fire, fire. Danger, danger. Fire, fire, fire.
Yeah, not that much more there, it's getting silly.
Fire, fire.
I'll chuck that in there for now. Right, can I have some copper, please? Apparently not. Right, I'm just going to top up my suit very soon. The gold. Get it in there, ready to go. Right, how's that looking? That's going to make really quite a lot, isn't it? Well, to be fair, we need really quite a lot, so I shall leave that to go. Shut up about your fire, it's not a fire. There's no fire.
Fire.
You're the only one who
Fire.
thinks there's a
Fire.
fire.
Danger. Danger. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Air tank critical.
Danger. Danger. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Jetpack critical.
Fire. Fire. Danger. Danger. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Waste tank critical.
Fire. Fire.
Right. That's the suit sorted.
Fire. Fire. Danger. Danger. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Right, so how am I going to do this? Guess I'm going to need to put in a junction there. I suppose I'll need a second junction, won't I? So I might as well do that. Right, and then this one. Bring that across there. And on there. You're going to need, oops, did not go, did it? Quite a bit of work to get this sorted out, but worth it if it works. Oh, done it in the wrong place, never mind. We'll just move it along. Right. Can I put a pump in there? Should be able to. Right, okay, what have we got down this end? Let's do some here. Oh. Some interesting physics happening there. Right, we'll keep that back for a minute.
Power low.
Okay, that's probably enough pipes now. Thank you. Right, good enough. Okay.
Failure.
Now I need to run these. I wonder whether we can do this. Shall I work out the least spaghettified way of doing this? If that's a word. It is now. Right, maybe I need to run it along this side. No, because of that one. Could go over there. Oh, it's the right pain. No, I think this is probably the best bet is to run it along here. Obviously still needs to be connected, but is it valid? Yes it is. This is a real confusing mess now. These are all hot gas pipes. The question is how hot. Right, let's do it like this. This will be slightly less messy. Right, so these will need a pump. How am I going to do this? You need to pump them in there or dump them right over the top and into this pipe here. Good news is I can use these for that. And I could put that in the middle of these two, couldn't I? So you're building two bits. I suspect I'm going to have to move that and put the pumps in there. Anyway, right.
System failure.
What have we got? System failure on? This. Okay, that's fine. I'm surprised it's... Oh no, it's using that. Okay, well.
System failure.
Let's go feed these into the biofuel. Ah! Stuck on the damn door.
Danger. Danger. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. Danger.
There we go. That's
Danger.
now net
System
positive, so we
failure.
are charging. Good. Okay,
Fire.
we're going for a little while.
Fire.
Oh, there's
Fire.
no fire. There's no fire. Calm
Danger.
down about
Danger.
damn fire.
System failure.
I'm sure there's a programming error on my part. Something that's changed. The sensor incorrectly detecting combustion. I need to dig into it and try and find out. It was working fine, so anyway, right, we're going to need some volume pumps.
Danger. Danger. Fire. 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 System failure. Danger. 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 Fire. Fire. Fire.
Right, so I need 4 pumps. I can go onto that stack there. To there, I'm running out of space. Let's go dump some paint or something.
System failure. Danger. Danger.
Oh, we are now
System failure.
got power problems again. I'm going to have to go and get some coal from downstairs. I should replace those solar panels at some point as well. Just can't quite bring myself to do it at the moment. It's a bit of a mission.
Danger. Danger. System failure.
Right, hopefully that will get us properly
Fire.
charged.
Fire. Fire. Danger. Danger. Danger.
Especially if I do this as well.
Danger. Danger. Fire. 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 Danger. Danger. Fire. 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 Fire.
Right, there we go. 32.
Danger.
Definitely working. Right, okay.
Fire.
Hydration
I started this
critical.
printing pumps, didn't I? That was stupid. We've now got 1 million pumps. Oh well. So what happens when I get distracted by other things? Never mind. Right. So we're going to want a pump there and a pump there. And then I guess we're going to do this. Oof, that was some weird lag. I guess I'm going to have to put the other pump there. No, I know what I'll do. I'll put them vertically. Oops. There we go. Kinda. Right. Need more cable. Yes, I do. However, I'm not going to do that there, though, am I? Because of where that cable runs. Oh no, GM. Okay, that's amazing. Did not think that was allowed. Right, okay. Right, so I need to cable those up. To connect this end here, otherwise I shall forget. Okay, that's that end. Right, that needs to go. Oh, come on. Right.
Jetpack on.
Oh, get in there. Okay, that clearly made it unhappy, however. So it'll probably blow out now, but what's in there? Oh, quite a bit now. Well, while you're unhappy anyway, let's contribute to the problem by ejecting the contents. Yeah, that's it. You make horrible noises. That's fine. Carry on. Carry on. There you go. Right. Okay. So what's coming out of that is now still not very hot, really, considering what's coming out of the combustion, but there we go. Oh, this is a total pain to get hooked on everything. Right. So I'm going to need 2 pipe analyzers. Yeah, that's a surprise, isn't it? Then I think all I need is the chips and the cable. That's the first chip.
Fire, 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 fire. Danger, danger, fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Danger, danger, fire, fire,
Right, let's load
fire.
up the controlling loop control.
Fire, fire, fire. Danger, danger, fire, fire, fire,
That's
fire,
one.
fire, fire. Fire, 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 fire.
2.
danger, danger, fire, fire, fire,
Right, I just need some cable now. Actually, I probably don't. There's so much on the wall over there. Anyway, that's some. That'll do for now. Oh, I can hear the centrifuge from over here. That's not a good sign, is it? Right, then I must go back in and drink again. Oh, power problems over here as well. Not ideal, never mind. Right, we'll deal with that later in the short term. Just trying to figure out what I can. Let's remove some of this here. Where am I going to put the other one? I'll put the other one in there, that'll work. It's a bit of a mad way of arranging them, but does the job with the available space. Where's the other one gone? There, probably, yep. We need those. Okay, now hopefully I've got a cable coil here to set these up nicely. Right, now just got to figure out what's what, label it all and connect everything up. Which might be easier said than done. Right, that line there is the centrifuge waste. So that's... whoops. Centrifuge waste. I can't even type now, it's all going wrong. And that one there is the passive furnace out. Okay, so that is going to be passive furnace dump. Whoops, done. That's going to be centrifuge dump, and that can be passive furnace heat, and that one, I can get to it, can be centrifuge heat, and that chip can be cooling loop centrifuge, and that loop can be, it's not even cooling loop, it's supposed to be heating loop, never mind, heating loop, I just realised I actually probably set this up wrong, anyway, heating loop, massive furnace. Right, okay. That will do. It's very difficult to concentrate on my guys in the process of dying of thirst as well. Right, let's turn it on. Let's see what this wants to connect to. Yeah, I've actually set these. I don't even know what I was doing. I've got these onto all sorts of nonsense. I've loaded completely the wrong script.
Danger. Danger.
In fact, thinking about it, let's just do this. We know this one's working. So let's take this one. Ooh, that was right.
System failure.
Turn that
Danger.
on.
Danger. System
Import
failure.
that. Oh, that's the same
System
code, isn't it?
failure.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Danger.
I just didn't name it
Danger.
very cleverly.
System
Right,
failure.
fine. That centrifuge is making some highly unpleasant sounds. Right, okay, that's better. Pipe in. So this one here is the passive furnace, so okay, that's the heat. So I think that's this one. Yep. Let's pipe analyzer heat. I don't know whether it's any quicker going this way through the alphabet. I don't think there is. It's basically in the, oh no, there we are. Okay. And then that's the okay, I think that's on. Working. Okay, so that is colder than that, so it's dumping it. That's good. Now I'm just configure the other one, and we're good to go. Right, so this is the analyzer centrifuge waste. That is analyzer heat. Okay, there we go. Right, so in theory, yeah, that looks good. So let's just get rid of all of that at the moment. Because that's 308, that's 253, that's 290, and that's at 763. Right, so we should only now feed heat in there if it's going to make the situation better in terms of making it hotter. We've run out of power, haven't we? Right, let's go get rid of this.
Danger. Power low.
Yes, power is indeed low.
Power low.
Got a little bit complacent with power because we had lots of storms,
Power low.
and that helped a lot. However,
Power low.
in the absence of storms,
Danger. Power low. Power low.
Gonna get some power in here to get the system up and running.
Danger. Danger. Power low. Power low.
Okay, hopefully that's enough to now
Low.
charge this enough to
Power
trigger.
low.
There we go.
Danger. Danger.
Right.
Danger. Power low.
Okay, so that is recharging, but that's the it's just something to watch out for there. Actually, if we don't have a storm, we are still nowhere near generating enough power. It's all very well when we had 2 storms in quick succession, it was all looking lovely, but actually at the moment it's not great. Right. I'm going to go and drink some water. Right, yes, get some of these sorted. Just going to need them in a minute to burn. Okay, that's a start. Right, okay, hopefully that gets enough power back into the system. Now, let's see if we can save this centrifuge from some sort of horrible screaming death. Okay, that's sounding a bit less painful. Now the question is, if I increase the throttle, is it actually possible to spin it up? Probably not, it probably has to drop to 0 stress before I can spin it up successfully. Still going up, I think it's going to break in a minute. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's break. Okay. So I just have to let it settle right down to 0 again. Trying to understand it well enough to think how I'm going to program some controllers for it. Anyway, in the meantime, I think I've now done quite a lot of the work I need to do. I'm just going to leave that for a minute or two just to completely settle. Let's really lay some of these. That piece of pipe is actually now defunct, I think, but It's going to take a minute. Right, okay, let's pull this side up. Because I want all of that pink pipe there to be insulated. Don't know whether I've got enough, but we'll give it a go. 13, maybe. Probably not, but you know, see how far I can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not going to happen, is it? But never mind. 11, 12. Where did the other one land? Down there? No. Oh, it's over there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pieces, I think.
Danger. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Don't know what just happened there. Very strange. Right. Centrifuge is still making an absolute racket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it was 4, not 5. Never mind. Right, and then I'll relay the flooring. Okay, so that's now insulated from the furnace all the way down here. That needs to be an insulated tank. That's the only thing that's left now where we're bleeding heat there, and then I just need to fix this end here. No, that's actually fine. It's just that's bringing in cold air. I don't want to do that anymore. Let's turn that off. Right. Okay. So we will lose some heat from the furnace itself, but other than that, most of the heat should be retained and fed through that loop. I think we can now safely turn this back on. I hope to see. It's at 484. So it's going through here at 483.9. So that's dumping that. Because that... How's that happening? That pipe network appears to be hotter. Right, hang on. 483.9. 484.1, so it's just very marginally warmer. Okay. I suppose it would be, it's just lost a bit of heat around the loop, so we are going to mostly dump that. That's just hot because of the other stuff that's feeding in, I guess, from elsewhere. I suppose I could even put another loop back in there, because that is pretty hot. So another loop back in here doing the same as these. It's not like I'm short of pumps, is it? That would work. Oh, come on. Seriously? So if I put another pump here, I need a pipe analyzer on there. Okay, so what I do is if I edit this, so we'll just make a single pump version of this, because we don't want a pump dump. We either take it or we don't. So D3 just comes out there, that logic can come out there, that's all it needs to do, and then it either adds it if it's going to heat it up, or it does nothing because it's already on the dump line. Export that. Okay, so let's get that connected. Hopefully we'll get there in a minute. I'll take every possible means to capture any stray heat. Right, that could go there. No, wrong one. That can go there. That can go in there. Right, so this pipe analyzer, where's it going to go? That makes some sense. Don't know how I'm going to wire it. Oh, actually, it looks alright. Looks alright. Wire it like this. One in there. There. Straight across, straight across, straight across. And there we go. Right, good. Then we label it all. Let's call that hot waste. I'm going to call that hot waste heatex, and I'm going to call that up there hot waste. Probably not consistent with the naming convention I just used on the other one, but it's fine for now. Definitely got power problems. Never mind. Right. So this is the pipe input. So this is hot waste. And that's the heat exchanger one. And that is that one. Right, good. That's 833. That's 773, so it's pumping the heat in. Fantastic. Okay. So it's a bit convoluted, but I think all these various waste systems now should be attempting to capture something. Right, that looks like that's not screaming in agony, which is a definite step forward. And let's try and spin it up again. Okay, it's doing something. Or is it going to keep going until it breaks again? Yep, it's coming down again. Good. Okay, it seems to be running stably again now. Nice. Once the stress hits 0, we can inject the contents. Okay, now there's a bit of a mess over here, but I know that everything I've done now is got these 2.5 heat pipes. A lot of silicon in there. So neither of those are hot enough anymore. Unfortunately, I think what I'll have to do is what I had to do the last time and temporarily turn off their controllers. I shall have to empty these manually. I need to figure out a better way to deal with this failure condition where it just doesn't reach melting point. However, for now, if I dump the heat out of here, we can allow it to go back in. Hopefully that will be enough. Not sure what that's going to do to the overall
Filter low.
Gas temperature. Yeah, that's far too low, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll give it a bit of a boost over here. So I might remove that while it's basically empty, which it currently is. That's actually a problem. It's losing more heat.
System failure.
Okay, right. I do need to put an insulated tank
Danger.
in there though, or there's a
System
danger that I blow
failure.
everything up. Tank insulated. Need silicon and copper. Okay, that's fine. We've got both of those. Copper, silicon. Right, so hopefully we get this going, then probably call it a day at that point. But at least, hopefully, that has got the heat recapture system working better.
Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure.
Right.
Danger. Danger. System failure.
Okay, that does need painting.
Danger. Danger.
Other than that, right. Have these
Jetpack on.
emptied yet? No. Getting there, but definitely made it. Right.
Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure.
Okay, that's at least working. And I actually think it stopped complaining at last. What was temperature in that furnace? Quite hot. Good. You can empty that. Okay, that's good. That is now definitely pumping
Hydration
heat
critical.
into there, and that is going up. And also stop that. Oh, that's pretty hot as well now. Good. Okay. So let's have a quick look and see how the heating loop's looking. Yeah, it's going up nicely.
Power low.
Why is that not coming down? Which furnace is that? It's a silicon furnace, it should be coming down.
Jetpack on.
Strange that neither of them are adjusting. Oh, the valves are open still, aren't they? That's why. Yes. Off. Off. And off. That's it, it's coming down now. That's what I expected to see. Okay, and then finally, let's check this. Right, that's at 448, so that's still not hot enough. That's pretty hot though. So at least that's adding some more heat in. That's dumping. That's adding. You wonder whether that needs to be a permanently on volume pump to just empty the loop. Don't know what I did with them. I probably put them away.
Power low.
I mean, it's yet more power. Passive solution was better, but even so, a few volume pumps is definitely better than multiple arc furnaces. Let's try this. It's a bit of an experiment, really, just to see if I can get this to work a bit better. Come on. Get out of the way. Right, okay, hopefully that will actually actively reduce the pressure over here now, because I think that is a bit high. I think we'll get better heat transfer. I think we've got so much heat in, so much gas in here that the effort to actually extract the heat is too high. Right, make that slower than the ones that are filling, hopefully. What I'm hoping to see was a increase in temperature, but let's just empty as quick as I can then, and I'll refill it with hotter gas. Definitely got to sort out this power system again. It's very hot, there's not much of it. Make sure the combustion limiter is doing. Speeds, but it's above a certain speed it obviously doesn't want to accept new input. Let's just continue to go up. Probably shouldn't have messed with that. It was quite happy, wasn't it? And now I've somehow knocked it out of alignment. Guess it's stop accelerating. Maybe not. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm still quite baffled by how those are working. Right, that's a very tiny amount of very hot gas. Okay, that's coming under control in terms of pressure. So now, in theory, what I could do if I do that.
System failure.
I give it a blast through like that. Right, let's go and get some. Going to get some more coal, I suppose.
Warning.
Before I do anything else. System failure again. I mean, that's one thing. At least I've got lots of it, but it's kind of annoying. I'm wondering if I've forgotten to run the gas mixer actually, because we seem to be burning through coal incredibly fast, which suggests the gas-fueled generator isn't doing anything. In fact, yeah, that must be the issue because this has got coal. Oh, get out of the door! What is wrong with you, man?
Health low.
I suspect that's the issue. Yeah, I think that must be exactly the issue. Really used up a lot of fuel. Right, I'm going to isolate that so that will run the fuel generator but not get dragged into fueling rockets and centrifuges and other things. Right, storm incoming, so let's get prepped for a storm. Shut that door.
Incoming.
Shut that. What's going on in here?
Storm.
Some heat. Can turn off.
Storm. Incoming.
Vent this.
Storm. Incoming. Storm.
Okay, so I should have a decent amount of heat and pressure in here. Yeah.
Storm incoming.
So now if I flick that open there, hopefully that should start to get a bit of heat. Struggling to actually. Okay, right, that's both sides are actually adding heat. Okay, well, we'll give that a go. I'm going to turn these back on. Why are they all off? Oh, have we just run out of power completely now? I guess I have. Right, okay.
Storm incoming.
Or I've burnt, no, I haven't burnt the circuit, everything's gone. Okay, this is a bit strange because there is charge in those batteries, so what has gone wrong here? Oh, that looks bad. That looks very bad. What the hell have I done? Was it just shutting the door and it's gone too hot? Yes, oh my goodness, right, that's what's happened. Right, well that's fun, isn't it? Really not what I wanted to have to deal with right at the same time as an incoming storm. And at the point I was just thinking we'll call it quits. Oh man, it's burnt out all of the furnace controls. Damn, it's really annoying. Oh my goodness, look at this, it's absolutely destroyed this. Wow. Right. The charge side ones all seem to still be okay. I mean, actually, I'm not quite sure why it's not connected here. So we've obviously lost some somewhere. Don't really understand what burnt out there. Has it burnt out all of the cables right under the floor? Yes, it has. It really has burnt everything. That's insane. And not good. Right, well that's going to need some fixing, but I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to have to go and hide from the storm, at least. Hopefully we'll get some charge. The hab's going to be running low. Oh my god. I don't suppose I even know because that's burnt out, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, this is not a good state to be in, let's be honest. I've got no power. which means even making more cable is going to be a problem. So I'm going to have to very carefully restore the power to the bits. Right, let's see if there's any spare cable I can pinch. Possibly. It's quite hard to see what's spare over here now though. No, there's not really. Right, okay. That is incredibly annoying. Take those bits. No, right, okay. Not even sure where that cable was supposed to go.
Power critical.
Oh good, that's what I really needed right now, just when the substation's blown up.
Incoming.
Right, so I need to restore the grey power network in order to be able to run the machines. Trying to work out where that should connect to.
Health critical.
Here comes the store. Where did that connect? What connection have we lost here? To try and get inside while I've still got enough power to do so.
Storm incoming. Storm incoming.
Drink some water because I'm dying.
Storm incoming. Storm incoming.
Deals with that problem. Some food, and that deals with that.
Storm.
Right, okay, well, this is definitely not going to get fixed before the end of this episode, but at least I might be able to figure out what needs doing. Maybe it just needs to be connected.
Health low.
At least we're not short of power for a minute. Which was, I think we'll start ripping cable off there. Till I'm a bit clearer on what I'm doing, otherwise I'll struggle to put it back together again afterwards. much, but I do need some. At least those are easy ones to find. Getting there. Where else can I cannibalise a bit of cable? It's not going to be too tricky to fix again later. Possibly from there. Of course, I could just pinch some from along the top here, couldn't I, since this is broken anyway. Is that enough? Maybe. No, but we're getting there. Two more pieces. Right, okay, now I can make cable. I suspect I'm going to need quite a bit of it. Try and at least get the machinery reconnected, and then after that probably stop there, and next episode I shall have to rebuild the electronics and stuff that's in there. Can't believe it got that hot. Right, let's see how we get on with that. Obviously these will all need respraying, but right, getting there. power controller needs to be replaced. That's why the black network's not working. Although it's not the only reason, is it? Looking at the state of this, it's lost a lot of cable. Well, it goes up into the roof, doesn't it? Or it did. Probably doesn't anymore. There's probably nothing left up there, but let's have a look. See how bad it is. No, wrong one. Right, I have to start colour coding this before I put it up there. Otherwise I'm never going to know what's going on. Right, that's orange. It's a bit of a wasteful way to do it, but right, that there must need to connect over here. Okay, hopefully that's that bit.
Air tank low.
Thanks, I needed extra problems. So I was just thinking right now, wouldn't it be great if something else needed attention? How did I get that through there? Oh. That's irritating. I think that went there. Hope it did. Probably finding things again, as I've had with previous problems like this that are not connected for ages, but there we go. Right, I'm not going to see quite what's going on until I replace that APC in there, am I? Let's do that now. That's discharging, so that suggests some of these are not correctly connected as well. I thought I'd got away with that all, but maybe not. No, I didn't. Which means I've got to figure out where they come out through here as well. There, that's where, right. Okay. Yeah, can't type. Power controller. Right, let's go replace that. I've done that one backwards. Right, I've certainly still got far too much destroyed wire for this to work, haven't I? Must have been one that came, yeah, there was one that came out of there, I can see it. Okay, that's a start. Oops. And we have lights, that's definitely moving in the right direction. Now, what the hell do we need to reconnect here? I can't even remember. So we had a console. What's on there? That's probably burnt out, but that's the graph one. I'm just trying to work out where this cabling needed to end up. We had 3 consoles across there, so how did that get round? Don't know. Right, okay, let's... Right, trying to do this so that I don't muck up all these colours, but it's possibly not quite the right way to do it, but at least hopefully from there I can see. Right, that must need to have gone much further down there, that grey one. Right, so It's not something I care to repeat again anytime soon. I must be more careful. Okay, that's that one. Hopefully that can just go straight up there. That's that reconnected.
Air tank critical.
Oh, shush now, enough with it. This one can go. I'm gonna have to deal with it, aren't I? Yeah, I really am. Right, that's not quite enough, but at least I can start to get the idea of where it's supposed to go. It goes that way, right. Which means that potentially can come down here somehow. Just going to sort my air out. Right. I was hoping this wasn't going to be a marathon 17-hour session, and I was just about sorted, but then it all went horribly wrong, so, you know, there we go. Got to kind of get this fixed now before we run out of power in the hab. Well, I think we've already run out of power, but before the plants die, that would be bad. That one.
Power low.
Shut up, I don't care. Right, okay. We're not quite there, but at least it's now substantially restored. Right, where are the... I'll deal with all the flooring and cladding later. Okay, so that lot will still needs rebuilding. I'll do that next time. At least the basics of the system are back up and running. We have power in the hab. We have, hopefully, gas circulation. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Well, that was joyful. I mean, that seems to be processing nicely, so I suppose it's not all bad.
Jetpack on. Hydration critical.
Right, that's better. I think that's doing something. Maybe not. That is a lot of nickel. And even more iron. Okay, temperatures are going up. No, now they're coming down.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, shut up. Right, there we go. Couldn't even be bothered. Right. Okay, so I think next episode I need to fix up some issues in the power room after that little fire, but otherwise I think it's some progress. So the passive smelting is a partial success. I think that's about the best I can say for it, to be honest. Right, I am going to end this episode here because it is already very long, which was not my intention, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Kind of got a bit of an idea of what's going on with the centrifuge, and definitely you've got some slightly better heat capture, and I'm looking forward to fixing this next time. Anyway, in the meantime, at least the basics of power are back on, and I hope to see you on the next episode when I'll put this back together and see what else I can get on with. So I'll see you on the next one.